People ask me all the time what's been my biggest emotional challenge since getting divorced. And I have to say that it's come to the realization of how replaceable I was in my marriage.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely sad. This woman is complaining about her horrible marriage.
So my husband decided to cut me off. And by cut off, I mean cut off an allowance. So my husband usually gives me $75 a week, $100 on a good day. I had asked him if he could raise it up a little bit, and he told me that he's just gonna cut me off completely. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, why are you gonna cut me off for? I deserve my allowance. Like, why are you not gonna give me my allowance? His excuse was that I don't do nothing around the house. He said, you don't cook, you don't clean, I have to wash my own clothes. What do you expect? Why are you expecting money from me? And I'm like, I take care of your children. I take care of them. So I deserve that little bit of $75 a week that I fucking was getting. Then he has the audacity to tell me, oh, I'll give you $25 a week. Like, what the am I supposed to do with that? I can't do shit. So now I told him, since you're not gonna give me my allowance, then go find the kids a babysitter. And you're gonna have to pay way more money for a babysitter than just giving me my fucking allowance.
Bye! So I'm not sure if you guys recognize this woman. I did show her on my channel a couple weeks ago, but basically, she made an entire TikTok being super happy about how she brings nothing to the table or doesn't want to do anything for her husband. She was listing off things like, I'm never gonna cook for him, I'm never gonna clean for him. If he wants anything, he can do it himself. That doesn't seem like someone who loves their partner. At the end of the day, this guy got a point. Why should he be paying any of your bills, giving you an allowance, when you literally do nothing for him? He's better off getting a pet dog and living alone.
I work 3 jobs. And dudes are DMing me like, you're beautiful. I don't give a
This mindset has always been crazy to me. Like, y'all ain't never see those posts on Facebook where be like, my bills come up to $3,000 a month and I pay all that by myself. I'm not interested in dating. Oh, you mean you got bills like the rest of us? You mean you're an adult? You have to do any of that. She don't really like you. She do not really like you. Just save yourself the time.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yeah, it's clips like these that make me fully understand why men don't want to approach any women anymore. Heck, I'm just trying to get to know you and suddenly now I'm supposed to be paying for your bills? What happened to just falling in love, man? That doesn't exist nowadays.
Hey, is y'all's high school crush still cute? Mine a stud now. She handsome as hell though.
Alimony for my cheating ex. Unfortunately, in Florida, because it's a no-fault divorce state, whether or not your ex cheated does not determine whether or not you may be paying alimony. If you do not have a prenup and you are married for the requisite period of time, you may in fact be paying alimony to your cheating ex.
This is exactly why people should just stay away from marriage, depending on the state, I guess. But you're telling me a woman can meet someone at the gym, fall in love with him, and then get half of my things. Yeah, I'm good.
Shop with us at Walmart. We got King ready to shop with Mama. Doritos are funny. Gum for work. Snack, powder donut, shave, gum for work. Donuts for King. The shampoo and conditioner that I use. And Walmart snack. Look, I found new Yeezys, King. Woo! They'll never know. These are actually the only socks I use for the kids. Getting like 100 pairs. Perfect for me. My favorite. Let's try these. Yes. Fist pump. Boom. Yep. Yep. You wish that was you, huh? Fave. My brother with me, I know he hates me. And they better eat these.
The day and it's like 3 days before it's expired.
Shut up. Oh my god, to make ice. Yeah, I need Leslie in my life. So she can show me how. The best. Comment how much you think I'm gonna spend here, and if you get it right, I'll cash up you 100.
Yeah, that poor child. I'm not sure what he's really eating, but if this is all he's eating, he's not getting much nutrition. This isn't food. This is all snacks. And he's definitely gonna be malnourished by this.
Pulled the flowers out, and I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. I opened my car door, I get inside, he closed the door, I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird. Did you say he opened your car door? High five. No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized. and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. He really did everything that we want. But it's so unheard of that instead of me appreciating it, it's weird.
So I am glad that she admitted it at the end. But one thing a lot of men need to be cautious about is if you are the first person in her life to treat her right, that is a huge red flag. That means that woman only is used to toxicity and she's only gonna bring it in your life.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
Let's say I wanted to take you out on a date. How much should I spend on that first date?
It doesn't matter. If there's a connection, it could be hot dogs in the park.
No, did you feel the same way when you were 22?
No.
What was the difference?
Educating.
I don't think it was education. I think you just lowered your standards because you understood how old you're getting. But only if younger women really had this mindset right now, there would be a lot less single women.
Women do initiate far more divorces than men. I wonder why that is. I think it might have something to do with the fact that men are really happy to have somebody to clean their house, cook their food, wash their laundry, raise their little sons, and suck their... And we're not leaving because we're bored or we want somebody else. We're leaving because we actually want to enjoy our lives. Ladies, if we just stop breeding with narcissists, this whole genetic pool will die off in a couple thousand years. The future will thank us.
Yeah, wait till this woman finds out that lesbians actually have a higher divorce rate. If what you're saying is correct, then why does that make sense? The real reason is some women just love to complain and not take any accountability.
If you had to choose between the love of your life or a credit card with no limit that you never had to pay back, which one would you choose?
That's what I'm talking about!
Yeah, that was easily the quickest decision I ever made in my life.
Travel?
Yeah, I like to travel.
Have you been out the country?
Yes, I have. I was in the Navy, so I've been a few places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I have one.
You been married before?
I have not.
Oh, man. Sorry. That's a deal breaker. I mean, how old are you?
38.
Yeah, 38. Never been married. Got kids. That's a deal breaker. I don't like quitters. You might as well stay single. Probably good at it.
Oh. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
Because if you've been single until you're 38, that means you're good at it. Don't quit.
How old are you?
I'm 48. I was married for 17 years.
So you a quitter too?
Nah, she quit me.
8. Well, we almost 50. You still single. You can stay single too. No?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yo, this man came prepared. He was biting back at almost everything she was saying. And he was making sense, honestly. And at the end of the day, I feel like an older man still has a better chance at getting married than an older woman.
Have guy friends?
I do.
You do? Do any of your guy friends want to?
No.
Call one of your guy friends right now.
Hello? Malik, I got a question. So me and Wes just broke up and I was just wondering, like, do you want to do anything?
Like what, fam?
Like,
you talking about me?
I'm asking you to, I'm asking.
You just want me to knock it off?
My man literally said he was gonna come over and beat it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this is still a conversation we need to have or prove. Obviously, your guy friends are not there because they enjoy being in the friend zone. They're just waiting in line.
I deleted all my dating apps. I went to a coffee shop. I made eye contact with a cute person and nothing happened. So maybe like I'll try like the grocery store next.
Oh, excuse me. What's your name?
I'm busy right now.
Oh, are you busy?
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes.
Oh. But I like your shape.
I'm busy right now.
I like your pretty eyes.
I have to take a call right now.
Okay. All right. See you later.
Yeah, your woman's loyalty is going to be tested a lot of times when you're not there. And this is exactly how she should be reacting each time.
So my question is, me or GTA 6?
What part are you?
For you to decide.
What time of the day?
Whenever.
Can you cook?
I'm pescatarian, so I like cooking
GTA
salmon.
6.
Honestly, I'm surprised why you had to take so long. An OnlyFans chick or GTA 6?
So what is it that you do for a living?
I'm a neurosurgeon. Oh wow, that's very cool. Wow. So that's it? Yeah, that's my career. No side hustles. You don't own a business. You don't do like Uber on the weekend. You don't try to make more money. You're just fine being a neurosurgeon? What would I need a side hustle for? I make $300,000 a year. Yeah, and I mean, that's cool and all, I guess, but you can make way much more if you stop being a bum and put yourself more out there. I mean, like, okay, fine, you went to school to be a neurosurgeon, cool, yeah. But you could be making like $2 million a year. I mean, I don't need a side hustle. I think you do. If you're gonna take care of yourself, me, our future kids, and the household, I think you need more than 3 or 4 So how many side jobs hustles. do you have? I have 4 jobs. I'm a security guard. I do traffic patrol. I am a boy mom, and I own an eyelash business. I mean, that's great and all, but I don't have to do nothing else really. You know, I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine being with a basic ass man that doesn't want to improve his life. You're going to do your shit.
So what's so funny about this skit is it was actually a real clip on a popping balloon show. There was a woman who was heavily criticizing a man who was apparently a doctor. And it didn't make any sense because becoming a doctor is not an easy feat. And secondly, it just makes a ton of money so you don't need to.
Unfair, the treatment that a lot of these female athletes get. And I'm gonna just be real, like, we all know that if we don't have the button pushers behind the people that's cutting the checks behind
it's not gonna move.
Women's sports, it's not gonna move. We can be out here marching and women empowerment all we want to, but at the end of the day, if you're not sitting in that office cutting checks, making big decisions, it's not gonna move.
I'm gonna keep it a brick. Don't nobody want to watch that shit.
Nigga gonna stand on business every time.
Yeah, if all these women who are complaining about women's sports watched women's sports, then they wouldn't have a reason to complain. But the reality is, people like watching peak athleticism, and it just happens to be that men are more athletic.
But to be honest,
what's wrong with you?
To be honest, in my 20s, what I was doing was just dating for fun. Dating, I'm going to be really blunt, dating like, you know, rappers, athletes. And by time I was ready to sit down, I was already in my 30s, and I'm like, oh, like, I've done give away my most precious years to just partying and being on a scene. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm trying to date, and I really don't know what I like.
Keep going.
I'm trying to figure out what do I like, because for the past 4 years, I've been engaged twice, and they weren't the one.
Have you been in therapy?
Yes, I'm in therapy now.
This woman is a typical woman who had her fun in her younger years, messed around with the Chads, the Tyrones, those expensive guys who gave her a taste of a lavish lifestyle, but just to have fun with her, she should have taken advantage of her younger years, than thinking she can do it when she's older.
I don't even know what to say about this. My boyfriend had to come take some measurements in my garage today, and he had to pick up some of that flooring because he's helping me build that bar in my garage. I come inside, every blanket here is folded. He did a load of laundry. Look. He made my bed. He folded the load of laundry that was already in the dryer. This towel rack had fallen off. He fixed it. Left little notes all around my house, like that's a note. There's another note. Gathered up all of Ryder's shoes and set them all. There's another note on my ring light. Good luck on your video today. I'm sure it will be great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this clip, and the fact that this woman is recording everything shows how much she appreciates this man. The sad part is, a lot of people are saying in the comments that this man is just a simp. I don't think there's anything wrong with treating a woman right who is also treating you right.
People ask me all the time what's been my biggest emotional challenge since getting divorced. And I have to say that it's come to the realization of how replaceable I was in my marriage. You know, a big part of why I left and became unhappy in my marriage is because I did not feel seen, heard, celebrated, and valued for who I was and what I brought to that relationship. And it became very apparent in my divorce that that was true. When I left my ex-husband, he was apparently devastated. I ruined his life. But within 2 months, he was already in another long-term relationship, then overlapped with a second relationship, which has now lasted 2 years. And what I've seen and learned through watching this happen was that I wasn't special. That it didn't matter if it was me or just someone else who was filling the role that he needed to be filled in his life.
Yeah, I'm not sure what these women really expect after divorce. Do you expect that man just to sit down, cry all day, and not move on with his life like he's not gonna meet someone else? No, of course not. I'm glad you realize this now, but sadly, it's just really too late. But anyways, that's just my opinion, guys. Because it does wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do want more content like this, please watch the video as you guys see the top screen. It doesn't mention a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.